Man United, oh dear, yeah, it is, isn't it? Man United's terrible. I don't want to watch, to be honest. I'm actually enjoying this more than watching this dog shit football team. But is the lobby good? I'm like an old man, guys. Honestly, I'm just so scared of messing up. Right, let's go. 6, 8, 10, 11. Yep, I can count. At least I can count. Right, if anybody disconnects this time, tough luck, I'm afraid. We can't keep resetting it. I know it's maybe unfair, but once is already bad enough, isn't it? Tysuck saying hi, guys. Tysuck, where are you? We demand you to come and race in the BML. I know you are scared of Camille. I know you are scared of Julito, but come on. You can be up there as well, for sure. But I hope you enjoy the stream, mate. Julito is racing against Camille. That is going to be a very exciting battle. And Mock N as well. Also could see FaZe here, and Vince, so those two guys didn't race last time. It's a very stacked grid. Joe returning again. We know how fast Joe is. Somehow not lagging. How on earth does Joe not lag? I do not know. Oh god, is it not working? I think we're good, I think we're good. There we go, we are good. Finally starting the session. Hopefully no lobby disconnects, no rider disconnects. Hopefully everything goes good. Tysucks has got the popcorn out. Yep, it's going to be a good battle, man. Camille, Julito, Mocken are the three fastest riders, but good to see FaZe here. Lele hopefully has actually practiced this time as well. Now, in terms of lap times, it is ridiculous, guys. I'm pretty sure Julito's best in time trial it could be is a 34.4, which is just scary, isn't it? It's just frightening stuff. Now, to be fair, I think Camille did a 34.5 or 6 in the lobby. In the lobby itself, in the race, is ridiculous. He did say I think it was the lap of his life, but even so, that is ridiculous from Camille. Now, we know Camille has been dedicated his entire life to this game in the last week. Julito and Vince crashing in the outlap, dearie me. Hopefully not in the race, but yeah, as I say, Camille has been ridiculously fast. He has dedicated his life into this game. But for me, with Camille, he's either going to win it or bin it. That's the kind of attitude I think for Camille. I really do believe that. Julito practicing his overtakes already in the qualifying. Good to see Vince here actually, who's behind him, tucking in there. Good to see Vince, he's a busy man with his family and everything and his kids. But he finally has an opportunity, finally a bit of space. Somebody's gone down there, I don't know who that was. But it's good to see the man here, and I hope he does well. Vince has been doing mid-35s, which is Diddy Squid pace. And to be fair to Diddy Squid, I may be wrong, I have to accept it. He should definitely be Division 1. But the trouble is, you lot, is who do I drop? The only name I could definitely drop is Ghost. But the thing about Ghost is it's one race, it's 1 week. We got to give Ghost a chance, he could do really well as well. And the thing about Ghost is he's not practicing, he's barely playing the game. And if Ghost actually gets in Division 2, Ghost, there's a good chance he'll be right up there as well. But anyway, Divisions is always going to be difficult to get exactly right. But apart from Ghost, and I'm not even sure about moving Ghost, I think it's honestly fine, the divisions. Vince is really, really fast. He obviously is Division 1. Everybody else here, no questions about that. VR, he's been doing 35.4s. There is no way in hell, as much as VR sandbags, he is not in a million years going back to Division 2. Especially if we keep Ghost where he is. We saw Swag as well, unfortunately, P8 in the race. He was being told, a lot of people told me to put Swag up just because of Qatar. You could arguably put Aaron Jackson up though because he won in Qatar. It's always going to be a debate with the divisions. It's never going to be perfect. But this is no doubt a really high level grid. So quick. This is by far the fastest the league has ever been. It's all thanks to you lot, but the league is insanely fast at the moment. So you've obviously got Camille, Julito who's esports, Marken who's as close to esports as he can get. FaZe is really fast. Lele, if he's actually practiced hopefully, he'll be right up there as well. He didn't practice last week for whatever reason, which obviously didn't help. Camille with the number 27. He's going to want that number 1 plate. He's leading the championship, Camille. Luke Parkey's saying Ghost because he's obviously watching on. And he's one of the guys pushing the most to get Diddy up there because he doesn't want to be dealing with Diddy in Division 2, Luke. It does make sense, but we'll have to see with Ghost. But I'm fairly confident Ghost will be fine, but we'll just have to give him a chance and see. But anyway, enough rambling. Camille is going to be the first man to cross the line. Julito invalidated. This is the big lap. 34 straight out the gate. That is just stupid. Mock N there, as you can see. He manages to do a 35, but nobody anywhere near that. It just shows the level of Camille. Giolito invalidated it. He was red there. Lucas, 35.8. He's on the front row with his teammate, but Camille straight away. This is one of the things Camille is so good at. Joe's made a mistake there. He's not lagging somehow. Second week in a row, he may not lag. Incredible scenes, but we need to see. Jesus Christ, Joe, what the hell are you doing? Now we need to see from Lele. Lele in the 6th position. Has he practiced again or what? Hopefully he's practiced, but Lele, we need to see more. This is the current champ, guys. Let's not forget that. With Camille's absence, this was a huge opportunity for many riders, and Lele took it with both hands. You got to give him all the credit for that. Camille. Holy cow, he is red again. Camille is absolutely... he is frightening. Giolito here is on a PV. He's not red at the moment. Camille is red again. This assault from Camille is brutal. We know he's been sweating. We know he has not come off the game. He's clipped the curb twice there. Surely the lap is going to go away now, but you got to give Camille all the credit. The Polish man is on fire. How is he not in esports? I do not know. That is the last thing I'm going to glaze with Camille. Oh dear. Giolito is on a personal best though. Let's see what he can do behind him. Camille crosses the line. I doubt he improves. He doesn't. The mistakes cost him there with the curbs. What does Giolito do? He goes. Is that a wide line he's taken, or is that a mistake? Everybody is still fighting in the chat. What the hell is going on? Giolito made a mistake somewhere. Only 9th position. If Giolito qualifies in 9th, that would be very embarrassing for the esports man, but of course there is plenty of time left. The servers are not ideal. They're a little bit bad. I hope it's not my internet. What about Joe? What about Sass? Come on, Sass. The lagging helicopter man who isn't lagging somehow. Oh, he is a little bit, but it's tolerable. It's not too bad. Lele on a lap as well. Joe and him actually had a really, really good battle last time, so hopefully that happens again. Lele 4th. 36, okay. He can do better than that, surely. What about Joe? Joe has been in the 35s as well. Joe has also been in the 35s. 35 dead, I think, is his best he's done, which is really fast. That's what I mean about Joe. He's ridiculously quick if he can put it together, and look at that. 3rd for Joe. Go on, son. On the front row. As he terrifying lag into turn 1 there happens, but oh, Giolito red. This is what we need to see. Jesus Christ, Joe. We need to see this from... That's the wrong rider. Where is Giolito? Here he is. Can Giolito here snatch it off Camille? Who is that ahead of him? Is it going to be... Is his lap going to get held up? It's Vince. Vince, how was he getting on? He's in 6th position. But this is huge. He's going to get a bit of slipstream as well, Giolito. Oh, he's invalidated his time. Oh, that is not good at all there, Giolito. He's going to try and go into the pits. After that, really cruel invalidation. Who even was that? That was Lewis, I think, the Grassini man. Really brutal there. His lap time going away. Camille will be thanking him later. It was Alex Marquez on the Grassini, wasn't it? Dark Arts there. Lucas doesn't improve, but 4th position, I think he'll be happy with that. To be ahead of Lele, ahead of Vince, Lewis, FaZe, Giolito as well in stone dead last. I'm sure Ty6 will be laughing at him. Ty6 will be bullying him in the chat later, but there's plenty of time for Giolito to do some magic here. Surely that isn't correct. There can't possibly be 3 viewers on the stream. That can't be correct. I mean, a lot of the people that watch are actually racing, so we can't forget that. Camille, red again. Oh, he's gone grey. Oh, and he's down. He went too wide there, didn't he? But he was red until that 3rd sector. Now he has gone down, and oh dear. Camille, you're not being Camille here. This is more like Anakin. He's getting out of the way of everybody. But yeah, Camille, looking at, you got to give Camille credit. One of his talents, as Lucas lacks talent there, unfortunately, his teammates struggling in that section. Camille, he is so quick at setting a lap time out of the box. First flying lap, bang, straight away. It's almost like the Renzo-esque, isn't it? It really is quite frightening. Where Giolito, he seems to build into it a little bit, and he sets the lap time at the final few minutes, but to be honest, as long as the lap time is set and he's on pole, Giolito, he will not really care. But it is risky, because if he does get invalidations like he did last lap, a bit of bad luck, it's really not good for him. But Lucas going into the pits, as you can see there. Plenty of time for him, Lucas. Ghost is in 7th, teammates with Vince. They're both, to be fair to Ghost, this is the thing, like, I know Lucas, he really wants him in Division 2, but Ghost is 1.2 off. He's a 36, what is that, 36.2 or something, 36.1? Isn't even that bad. Like, it's fine. He's ahead of a lot of people like VR. He's ahead of Lewis, he's ahead of a few people here, so he's not even doing that bad, Ghost, but I do understand a bit of frustration about Diddy not going up, but it's only fair if I've let Ghost and the VR continue in Division 2 for being so strong. But Ghost, no improvement here for him. Everybody is on their outlap, it seems. Joe, Lucas, Lele, Camille, they're all on their outlap. Mock in there, as you can see, the Japanese man, he's racing at 3 AM. It does not get more mad than that, does it? It really doesn't. Jesus, he's very, very quick into there, isn't he? This is the difficult section for me, this left-hander, and then you go right into the right-hander here. You got to clip that curb like that, and then use the next curb on the outside, and then go as tight there to the inside. That was a little tiny bit wide by an absolute hair, but I don't think that's going to be too bad for the guy. He does seem like he's on a personal best here. He is. He's on a really solid lap here, Mocking. Can he challenge Camille? Joe's about to start his next lap. Here he is. As he takes too much of the curb, or is he lagging? Oh dear. He's lagging. Oh no. Let's pray for all the other riders that his internet isn't too bad. I thought he crashed there, but... Oh, Giolito! I am blind! Giolito is on a belter. Giolito here. I've seen it as late as possible. This could be pole right here. Giolito, surely it's going to be number 1. It is! A 34.7. Wow, wow, wow. Mach N as well. Somehow beating Giolito in Sector 1. And not beating Camille, who was 2 tenths off. Mach N not into 34s though. He does improve massively, but he's still off it as he lags around a lot there. Joe is improving. But that is a very, very interesting last minute there. So Mach N as close as possible to Camille, but Giolito absolutely outstanding. You got to say, he's in esports for a reason, isn't he? It shouldn't be a huge surprise, I suppose, but Camille, he is red. Mach N is red as well. It's not done here. What can Joe do? The helicopter lagging man, who is definitely lagging a little bit. We'll have to monitor him in the race, but he seems just about okay. Here he is. Joe. He's already on 4th position, having a good ride. 35.3. That is honestly really good. I think we take that any day. Oh no. They're all red. All 3 of them are red. What is this? Giolito red again. This is exciting stuff. This is what you want to see though, man. You want to see it as close as this. You want to see all of these riders battling with each other. Oh, and Giolito's gone. Oh, I hope he didn't try to invalidate his laps. I'm joking. He just made a mistake. Camille, he could do it here. Mach N in a personal best. He's lost time again in the 3rd sector. But Camille, he could snatch off Giolito, who bottled it. He did bottle it. Now he's going to have another lap. Of course, Giolito, he's tucked in behind Camille. This is huge though for Camille. Can he get pole position back? He does! And what is his time? A 34.6. He barely beats him. It is tight. Mach N. No improvement. Made a mistake somewhere. Wow, okay, so he's still on the front row. Oh, is he down? Oh, I have no idea what's going on. A lot of lag. That's for sure. Nobody else is improving though. Joe. Really, really good. This is the reason we let him race despite his internet. We will, of course, kick him if it's too bad, but he really is fast. He'd be up there if he just didn't lag, but unfortunately most weeks he can't race. Lele, another disappointing ride for me, I've got to say. Has the guy practiced? I do not know, but in 6th position, way off the pace here. Not really where I would expect him to be. Lucas has done decently there. You'd expect Lucas to be around Joe pace, very similar. You'd expect Lucas to have a slightly higher ceiling than Joe, but Lucas hasn't really played the game that much, unfortunately for him. VR is trying to sandbag there in Division, get himself back to Division 2, it seems like. And Lele, nothing going over here. Mach N is improving. Nothing going here for Giolito. We will keep an eye on him though, because he could nail the final sector. I think maybe Giolito was slowing down a little bit there. I'm not too sure. Hard to really see. Camille is behind him, of course. He is not on a lap here, Camille. He's trying to nail that final few sectors, sorry. So here it is for Giolito. The final lap for him. This is it. This is the do or die. Mocken did not improve either. Lele is improving. I'm a bit harsh on Lele. I expected much more from him. However, he's delivering. What is going on with FaZe? I've absolutely no idea what he's doing down there in 11th. He's a much better rider than that. But he seems to be struggling. Lucas 35.8, way off the pace. A bit disappointing. But I guess that's what happens when you don't play the game enough. Lele, though, he's also improving. And he has another lap here, Lele, which is critical. He can get ahead of Lucas and Joe here if he nails it. Joe, it's it for him, I think. He may be able to do one more lap, but he's invalidated it somewhere. Giolito is red. Huge, huge, huge here for Giolito. He has to nail this. This is the last attempt for him. Lele here and Vince both improving. Let's keep an eye on both riders. Vince, he's on a lap here. Lele into 5th ahead of Lucas. What about Vince? He just about will do one more lap. That is critical. Giolito red again. This is going to be it for Giolito, surely. This is pole position right here. Vince to the line. Did he improve at all? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. One more lap for him. Oh, he's gone down. Well, hopefully it doesn't invalidate anyone's lap times. I don't think it has. Giolito here is tearing it apart. He is absolutely on fire. This is an electric lap. Surely pole right here for Giolito. He has left it late, but better late than never. Camille seems like he cannot respond. He is not on a lap here at all. Giolito's lap not invalidated this time. So here we go for Giolito. Is it pole position? No? It isn't! Oh, by 1,000th! He's done it by 1,000th, Camille. Can you believe it? 1,000th in it. That is as close as it can get. That is pretty cool, to be fair. Lucas, can he snatch it off Lele or Joe? To the line. He does improve, to be fair, but not really by a huge amount. VR there. He's improving also. Mocken, no real improvement towards the end. Lewis, what has happened to him? He's had a terrible time, unfortunately. VR crosses the line, and that is a bit disappointing for VR. He's beaten by his rival Ghost from Division 2. Actually, I think something happened to VR's lap there. I'm not really too sure what. It says he's in Sector 2, but he clearly wasn't. Lele! What the hell is Lele doing? He's decided to go off track. This isn't dirt. What is this? But I'm surprised about that. I really am. Is anybody on a lap? Who are you waiting for? VR's finished, hasn't he? Oh, did I think I watched the wrong rider. I have no idea what's going on, honestly. I'm stupid. I don't know who we're waiting on. Is it glitched? Maybe I looked at Mocking by accident. That may be what happened. We'll keep an eye on VR then and see what happened. Yellow motorcycle touches me and gives me a long lap. Is that normal? No, it's not normal. It is milestone. But it will obviously not count. It'll be removed for the race. But anyway. That's as close as it gets, isn't it? Look at that from Camille and Giolito. 1,000th in it. Camille, fair enough. He backed it. He really did back it. He really got a very, very good time there. Giolito will be not happy about that. Mock N, not unfortunately in the 34s, but a good effort. Joe, very good effort as well in 4th. Lele in 5th. I do want to see a bit more from Lele. Maybe a bit more as well from Lucas. Vince, not too bad there in 6th, the two teammates together. VR disappointing there in 9th. He's been doing 35s. I'm not too sure what happened to Lewis. A few invalidations. And FaZe, absolutely atrocious. I'm pretty sure FaZe has done no practice. Like, I can bet my life on it. So, we need to see more. Because FaZe was arguably quicker than Lele towards the end of the season last time. But it's not really happening so far. This is his first race of the season, but I did expect a bit more from him. I got a long lap for entry irregular. Don't worry, long laps will be removed, mate. Don't worry. You're fine. Davide's saying 34.6. Yeah, exactly. Ridiculously fast. Crazy speed. Race predictions. What do you guys think the top 3 will be? Well, nobody's answered your Beeman, but I'll answer you myself. I think it will be Giolito, Camille and Mocken. It's a pretty easy prediction. I think it's a pretty easy prediction. I can't lie. It's as easy as it gets. So yeah. We'll reset the lobby as always. Look at all these long laps. This is the reason we reset it, because everybody, of course, gets ridiculous long laps from impeding, sometimes speeding. It's just annoying, so... What happened in the background there? There he be. I think Lucas and Vince colliding, but... Yeah, Davide there says Camille, Giulito, Mocken. So Davide also agrees that it's going to be those three, but he's got Camille to edge it. That is interesting. That is interesting. They had a very, very good battle, to be fair, though. Very clean, good respect shown in Qatar. It's really good to see, actually. Because they're not just fast, they're also quite clean. So sometimes you get a bit of... They're either too clean, but they're not very fast, or you get it the other way around. They're really, really fast, but... They're a murderer, like somebody like Minato, unfortunately, who's not known for being very clean. But anyway, I don't need to violate that poor guy, do I? But anyways, let's get the lobby sorted. Seems all good to me. I can't believe that Camille by in a thousandth of a second. It's as tight as it gets. Really impressive stuff. Also good to see Mocken as well, not disconnecting. He's having a nightmare at this pre-season, the tests with his internet, so it's really nice and refreshing to see him actually having good internet. I think fifth was Lucas, or was it Lele? I think Lele just about edged him. I'll just double check it real quick. Yeah, Lucas sixth. It was Vince, then Ghost and VR. Okay. I don't know how Vince will feel about that. I mean, Vince was joking around saying he'd be in the 37s or something. He's not in the 37s. But, yeah. Ghost beating VR, that is quite interesting. A lot of people wanting Diddy to move up, but you could argue maybe VR should go down. Maybe VR was right. Maybe he should have actually gone down, but... No, I'm joking. VR's staying right put into Division 1. He is not going anywhere, but... The grid order is sorted. And we are going to start the sprint race. And I do not have to watch Man United. How good is that? We are losing to Brighton. I would absolutely rather kill myself than watch that shit. I would watch it, of course, if I wasn't doing this, but it's kind of impossible. But 16 people watching the stream. Not as much as last time, but it's still a very good number. Jesus, Diddy Squid and Schmoys will never stop arguing, will they? They've been on and they've not been stopping, but... Giulito swearing, angry about his second position. Lucas saying that he is shit, that's the only thing he ever says. Everyone's telling VR to come back to Division 2. Don't say that to VR. Don't give him an excuse to keep saying that. Just tell VR to stop being shit, that's what you need to say to him. Vince saying he couldn't deal with the pressure. Vince did a 35-3 30 minutes before. Wow. So Vince, a bit disappointed for him. Lucas could have done a 5-4, but kept getting validations. Well, a lot of people are pretty upset. That's the way it always is. Jesus, Vince didn't change his tyres. Deary me. It's not gone well for Vincent, has it? Giulito saying the lobby feels different. Very interesting stuff then. Well, we'll wait for everybody to ready up. What are my predictions? I've said it earlier, I'll say it again. I think it'll be Giulito, Camille and Mocken. It's as simple as that. These are the trio that are head and shoulders above the rest. If Joe doesn't lag, he could get on the podium. There's a big question mark if he survives with his internet. I'm just reading all the messages in the Discord. Everyone readied up. I'm waiting for Lele and Lewis, so these guys need to ready up. Give them maybe 1 minute. Come on guys, ready up, I'm waiting. Alright, Lele, I'm not too sure what you're doing, mate, and you, Lewis has readied up. See if Lele's in the Discord chat. My voice is gone. It was very exciting in Division 2. FaZe, what is he doing? FaZe, I think, is telling us to ready up. Okay, here we go. We're going to start the sprint. No reverse sprint this time. That is a huge debate, guys. Are we going to swap it fully to reverse grid sprints for all of the sprints? I suppose we'll see, but for now it seems like we're going to keep it at 50% and every other round a reverse sprint, and we'll do normal sprints for the others. But anyway, that's another discussion. Here we go, the lights on red. Race about to start. A very, very long time they were held there. Julito, awful start. Joe making a very, very good start. Here is the lagging helicopter man. He's just about okay. Who is out on the inside? Julito aggressive. He charges through after a terrible start. Ghost, FaZe down. Just those two in the background, so no red flags. Julito made a poor start, but went quickly through. A very, very good move. And the inside is Joe. Oh, Joe, aggressive stuff from the man. The KTM man is not scared to go head to toe with Julito. I can't even speak English. And Joe is sending it. He's trying to help out his mate Camille. But I think Julito somehow has got a really good line. No, Julito gone wide, so Lele's now through. Joe did a really good job there helping out Camille, because he is now scampered off. Really good racing there from Joe. They're very hard, but it's fair racing, you got to say. And he is doing really good. He is sending it. He did really, really well last time, to be fair, Joe, in Qatar, and he's having a great start. Camille has scampered off, though. Oh, Julito on the inside. Oh, Joe gives him a bit of space. They rob. Oh, he's leaning on him. Oh, that is naughty there from Julito. That is naughty. He leaned on him very hard there. I would not blame Joe if he had sent it, but Joe backed out of it. Joe wanted to not fight too much, but Lele has made a good start after a bit of a disappointing qualifying. Mock in 5th, he hasn't really had a good start at all, but Camille has gone. So Camille has made the perfect start. He has got already a huge gap here. Wow, this is massive now in the race. This could be deciding it. That lap 1 could be it. Joe did all he can to hold him up with his very strange looking number 76. The game glitching out again there. Is Lele going to attack? Mocken actually attacking. Speaking of attack. Oh, but he's gone wide. And through goes Lele. Oh, Lucas and Vince have gone down. How did they crash? They're both together as they, Jesus, nearly kill Ghost, I think it is there. So, oh dear, what happened with these two riders? We've seen a few incidents. We saw FaZe crash with somebody. I can't remember. Was it Vince? No, I can't remember who it was. FaZe crashed with somebody. FaZe is having a really awful time, isn't he? He's just in 11th from nowhere. He's really suffering. Julito now, as you can see, is starting to really put the pressure on Camille, and he's catched him. Mocken likewise putting the pressure on Joe, who's had a really good race. He's not lagging, and you got to give him all the credit in the world. But this is looking really difficult here for Joe. Can he beat him? Here we are, as you can see. Oh, look at this from Julito. He is all over. He is all over Camille already. He has absolutely put his teeth right into Camille's lead. Yeah, Camille here is looking vulnerable, you have to say. Julito is looking really strong here. Building, putting a lot of pressure on Camille. Joe doing everything he can to hold on here. As a bit of lag, a bit of contact, whatever's going on. But Joe hanging on there. Vince has gone down again. This has really not gone well at all for Vince. Joe is going to have to defend for his life here, isn't he? It doesn't look like, unfortunately, for Joe, he's going to be able to do anything. He takes a defensive line. Camille's holding on there in the background. Has he got through round the outside? That is just crazy. And a lot of lag, unfortunately, there for Mocken. Deary me. I have to keep an eye on him as well as Joe. At least they're both lagging together, though. You know what I mean? They could both lag each other off or something. And happy days. Everybody else could do their race. Lele, disappointing. He just does not have the pace in the season. He has been one of the big disappointments for me. Ghost has gone down from 8th. Well, unfortunately, more mistakes coming in there for Ghost, but we need to keep an eye on the front, don't we? This battle is heating up here. My favourite saying, this battle is heating up, but it is heating up. Davide saying a good start for Lele and Lewis. Well, Lele hasn't really had the pace, and Lewis made some places there in 6th, so he's having a second wind in this race, but yeah, it's the trio that we expected, isn't it? It really is this, the 3 aliens. Joe has done everything possible to do it, but just hasn't got the pace, and you can't be ashamed there, Joe, because he really can't do anything more. These are ridiculously quick riders, and these two riders, they're two big heavyweights. The two main contenders are going head to toe here. Can Camille hold on? It's going to be very, very difficult. But Giolito is catching. Ghost is having another horrible, horrible time. Another atrocious race. VR, to be fair, is not done too bad in 7th position. Despite how negative VR is, we know how much he delivers in the races, and he's doing what Luke would do himself, turning up when it matters, not in the qualifying. However, Giolito here is all over the back now of Camille. Camille must be shitting his pants. I would do that as well, to be fair. It is Giolito after all. Oh, Giolito! Oh, that is a brave move from Giolito. That is insane. That is crazy to try into there. See Giolito though, he is all over him now. Giolito, it's just a matter of time now, isn't it? We've got not that many laps to go, but this is surely going to be a move either this lap or onto the straight on the next lap. Camille is doing everything he can to defend. We know Camille, he is quite consistent, he rarely makes mistakes, he doesn't crash too much, so it's not going to be easy for Giolito here. But the pressure is building. He's looking closer and closer. Giolito, is he going to send it? You know it's coming. He's sending it on the inside. Oh, and he's down. Oh, Giolito and Camille collide. Oh, and a hideous rejoin there from Camille. That could be a few points coming for him, but it is all kicked off. Oh, we'll have to see after the race there. Did Camille lean on him? It looks like he did a little bit, but Giolito was a bit quick into there, I have to be honest. Camille's been given a long lap. The game has given him a penalty for that one. Interesting. So he has to serve it. That is how it works. Even if it's not a fair penalty. Mokken now could win. Mokken is at second and first in Qatar. Well, he did until actually his long lap or auto clutch, sorry. This is huge for Mokken. He could win this race. Surely he's going to win. Sus now is going to potentially be, if Camille has an awful few laps, he may be on the podium here. But it's not going to be easy because, oh, Giolito already through all that. Oh, big contact. Deary me, Joe and Giolito, very aggressive stuff. Joe getting a bit beaten up here. You wouldn't expect to say that, but he has. So Camille now has to serve his long lap. Mokken seems to be all over him as well. That is not helping him. Camille clipping the curb. He's feeling a bit of pressure. That has riled him a little bit. No doubt. Nitro, I can see in the Discord there saying, "Sass, you sexy man." Well, he absolutely is a sexy man at the moment. Giolito can only watch. This is huge though. He's 1.5 and Camille has a long lap to serve. In fact, speaking of Camille, is he going to serve it? Mokken is all over him as well. That is not going to be helping. That's going to be putting pressure on him. Surely Camille serves it. It's going to be the next corner, isn't it? We're going to see Camille. Is he going to serve it? Camille always gets it out of the way. He can see he's going straight for it. This is huge. Oh, is it gone? I think he lost his... Oh, no. I think Camille didn't do it. Oh, no, he did. It looked to me like he didn't even go in the line. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The game counts it for some reason. And we've got them together again. Giolito and Camille again are together. This time Camille is the one chasing. He's right in the slipstream. They're both together. Now Mokken surely is going to win. Camille's going for it. Straight away. Wastes no time. Giolito and him side by side. Giolito leans on him. Oh, and he's down. He's gone down again. It's happened again. He's crashed for a second time. Giolito has fumbled. He did this unfortunately in World. Camille there again. Getting the better of Giolito in a head-to-head battle. And Mokken is going to win. Taking advantage. No auto clutch this time. Deary me as he lags around. But he's got another long lap. Oh, Camille has been given another one from the game. Oh, come on. That is so unfair. I don't really know what Camille could have done there. Didn't really seem like Camille was doing anything wrong. It looked like Giolito leaned on Camille a little bit. Camille didn't really do anything. Just held his line. And the game was like, nope, that is all your fault. Brutal. I don't really agree with that. Lele, dearie me, nearly crashing there, wheeling very aggressively. FaZe has gone down. He's having a terrible time. But Camille's going to have to serve another lineup. Joe probably can be second here if he can survive the assault from Lele, and Camille's not ahead of him. He's going to take second. Camille will be so furious already in the chat. You'll see him later. You'll see him later. He's to deserve it. Oh, is it going to count? I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Is Joe going to be ahead of him? Oh, he just about gets ahead. That is huge for Camille. But anyway, and it does count. Mokken is going to win. He doesn't even have any engine sound. That's how much he's lagging. Joe, a really well-earned third. He could, if he could finish there again, he'll no doubt get ride of the day. Camille second. Lele actually a very good ride. Fair enough. He had good pace towards the end of the race. What am I doing? Where is Julito? He is going to take 6th. Ahead behind Lewis. Wow, wow, wow. What an absolute nightmare. Julito crashing multiple times. Incidents with Camille though, but you can't really blame Camille in my opinion for any of those. I'd be very, very surprised if anybody else agrees. You can see Julito there though, fastest lap of the race, but Camille didn't really do. He just took second and took more points off Julito. He'll be furious, Julito. But here we go. Mokken wins the race. Huge for his championship. Camille second. Joe, what an absolutely outstanding ride from him. Was very aggressive and, well, stayed out of trouble and had a really good ride. Didn't crash. Lele fourth, good comeback. Good late race pace. Lewis a good comeback in 5th. Julito disaster in 6th position for his standards. VR 7th, not too bad at all. Lucas 8th, that is not good. I don't know what's going on with FaZe, to be honest. And, well, Vince and Ghost having an awful time there, unfortunately. But the two Hondas struggling, but yeah. Come on, Father Sass, did he says yes. Absolutely outstanding. And he's not lagging. He is not lagging. Please. I want Joe so bad to race because he's actually fast. And you can clearly see why I want him racing, because he can mix it up with the very best. And so far his inset has been brilliant, so yeah, good to see. But anyway, let's quickly get the full race up. I'll very quickly finish it because I am shattered, but that was a very, very exciting race. Again, I can't complain with that. So we are looking for Mokken. Yeah, entertaining race, isn't it? Very, very good stuff. I think, who was it? Lele was in 5th. I'm pretty sure Lucas 6th. And VR, where was he? I'm going to check, guys. Give me a second. I need to, beautiful ginger man. Yeah, he is. Let me just check the quick screenshots on my phone of the qualifying, because I can't remember. Right, it was Vince and Ghost, okay. And there we are in Lewis. Okay. So here we go then. We're going to start the second race. The full main race is going to get underway here at Portimao. It has been a very exciting start to the season, I have to say. It really, really has. It's been an absolutely fantastic race. My throat is absolutely knackered. I have a bit of a cold, so I'm not feeling too good, but that race has helped a little bit. That was absolutely fantastic. I really can't complain about that. Let's see what everybody is saying in the chat as well, just after the race. I think that was being sarcastic there. Everyone is praising Sass for his excellence. Everybody's very happy. Camilla's been screwed over, Mikey says. I agree. I think it's very harsh from the game. I don't think he deserved any of those long laps. Both were very questionable, but still took second, which is critical. I really lost one position. Julito apologising for the second crash. Camille's also apologising for the first crash, so he's saying he didn't pick up the bike. He didn't look like he picked up the bike, to be fair, Camille. It is just the fine margins, isn't it, with these two very fast riders? Just, it can happen. They can both very easily crash. Julito, unfortunately, on the wrong side of it both times. Yeah. The problem is as well as latency, Camille's saying, it's a huge chance of latency. It's unfortunately a milestone issue that is always looking different for the other rider, so you'll struggle often to blame one. Oh, Lewis saying he's got really cold tyres. What happened to Lucas? He's put the clip in the Discord. He says okay. No, don't know how the hell that happened to... Ah, oh, Jesus. What even happened? He got teleported onto the grass. Yeah, that is unlucky for Lucas there, but... Anyways. Let's wait for everybody to ready up. Lele, I'll give you 30 seconds on what we are waiting for, Lele. But yeah, I'm shattered. Oh, he's readied up. Right, okay. He has readied up, so we're going to do the final race then of the weekend. It's been a very, very good week, to be honest. Very, very good races, great attendance, great viewers on the stream. Everything has gone pretty well. The only thing that's not gone well is my voice has gone. But other than that, everything has been pretty good. So hopefully we have a very, very good race in the main race. Fingers crossed. But here we go. About to start the final race, the main race. We are racing Giolito, a much better start this time. He may be able to challenge Camille into turn 1 and get away at the front. And he has done. Instantly he goes through. Oh, Moken and Joe and... Was that Lele? VR has gone down. Giolito, Camille's got back through. There's a bike in the middle of the track. But somehow only Lewis has gone down. Which really is surprising now. I was expecting to see a multiple pilot. They all get through somehow. Maybe there were crashes. I missed Giolito straight away on the inside. Wasting no time to get through on Camille. He needs to get to the front as early as possible. And he's done that. Can Camille respond? He almost goes on the curb, Camille. He has to back out of it. But Giolito already is pulling away. But Camille has already done well this week because... he finished second with Giolito finishing 6th, so if Camille can finish second with Giolito winning, it won't be a bad week at all for Camille. But, yeah, already Giolito pulling away. It is very worrying for Camille, but Moken, as you can see, in 3rd position. He's trying to hang with Camille as well. It's the same trio as you would expect. It is Joe. It is always the same. As Lele's gone down. This is the worst tartan defence in history, unfortunately. What is that? Who is that? Camille! Camille! I saw a random bike. Camille is gone. Camille has made a mistake, the first big mistake of the season for Camille. Very harsh, the long lap penalties in the sprint, not really fair at all. But he has gone down. Oh, poor Camille, I actually feel sorry for him. But, I rarely say that about Camille with his dominance, but this time I do. But that is so unlucky for him. He's now in 6th and he's got a lot of work to do now. Ghost has made a really good start, proving those doubters wrong about him being in this division. Everybody was moaning about him not being in Division 1 last season, so Ghost has gone a bit wide though. Surely Camille will get through. Yeah, he does. Eases past Ghost. Dear me, sits up a bit too much there, almost getting out of the way. What? Oh. He's left straight away. Oh my god. He left straight away. Well guys, that is the unfortunate problem with Joe Racing. Oh, dearie me, Joe. At least he left straight away, Joe. Thank God for that, but oh dear. That is so sad. Poor old Joe. Who got taken out then? Was it Lele? I don't know who it was. I know that Camille was smashed off. I think it was Lele. That is, oh, that's so sad. Oh no, Joe. His lag strikes. Sass with his internet woes. It was a huge spike and he just had gone. Yeah, just legged it straight away. Well, at least Joe left, but unfortunately the damage has been caused by the helicopter man. And that has really ruined Camille's chances. He'll be furious about that, Camille. Lucas has taken advantage of this, though. And now Lucas is in 3rd. A bit of luck on Lucas's side. Ghost as well in 4th position. Well, this has really affected Camille, hasn't it? It's as bad as it can get for Camille. He's now in 8th position. He has to do so much work back there. His rival Giolito is scampering off into the lead. The worst case scenario, isn't it, for the poor Polish man? No luck this season so far, though, you have to say, with the long lap in the sprint. 2 unfair long laps, and now the bad luck here. His luck has it finally run out. Mokken there in 2nd as well. Really bad for Camille, because Mokken won the race. A 1-2 for him. No auto clutch this time. Yeah, Joe's just telling me on WhatsApp because he was lagging bad. Yeah, Joe, you were lagging pretty bad, unfortunately. But I only saw it when you left and when you took 2 people out. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything until then. I should have maybe been paying attention, but... Oh, that is a shame. Anyway, Joe's left, so there's nothing more he can do. That's unfortunate, but... Can Camille do anything? He's in 7th. He's going to do his absolute best. So we'll not discount Camille of a podium here. 3rd place is doable. I don't think he's going to get Mokken, but definitely 3rd he can get it. He doesn't make any mistakes. Don't really know what happens with Camille with the first crash. Was it also lag? Lucas still in 3rd position. Lewis in 5th. So a few riders affected very, very badly by the lag. Lele, unfortunately, was one of them who's having an absolutely torrid time. He really is struggling, Lele. Oh dear, Joe. Declan is raging about Man United, so very good that I'm not watching that, but this race has settled down a little bit, hasn't it? Is Giolito being challenged at all by Mokken? He is absolutely cleared off here. Mokken is going to do his best, but it's going to be... Lucas is going to take 3rd here. Ghost fighting with his French friend. Lewis. Vince in 6th position. Fair play to Vince. He's having a good ride if he can keep it going. He struggles a bit in the races, Vince. Ghost going wide. Is that Camille on the inside? That pass him, isn't he, Camille? Oh, hey, Rob. Nearly. Vince just, yeah, he doesn't really fight it. He doesn't want to hold himself up there. But Camille, as you can see, they're into 6th and he has to make a comeback here. But now, what can Camille do? He is in 6th position now. He has got a decent bit of race pace here, Camille. It's not over at the podium. You can see Lewis there. How far is Camille off Lewis? Oh, look at that. The gap is 1.4, 1.5. So, absolutely Camille can get on the podium here. And Lele is having... probably the worst race I've ever seen him have, which is a real shame, and I think he was also involved in the lag, which is really, really harsh on him. So, I'm sorry for you, Lele, there. I didn't see him lag, unfortunately. I should have been checking, but Giolito leading, untouched, unchallenged. Easy for Giolito. He has to keep an eye on Mokken, though, because he's about... you can't really see, probably about 2 or 3 seconds off, so a crash will put him ahead. And Mokken will be up there in the standings now. He could even be leading it. Lucas still in 3rd, hanging in there. The good thing for Lucas is Lele crashes again. I wouldn't be surprised if he rage quits here, Lele, but... oh, hang on a minute. Has anyone got any long laps? I don't think anyone's got any long laps, actually. Apologise again for forgetting. Let me just check. No, no long laps. Okay, that's good. Anyway, as I was saying... yeah. Oh, someone's gone down. Oh my goodness, Lele. How many times does Lele want to crash? I just feel sorry for the poor guy, man. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lele. He's struggling, isn't he? I think he's about to leave. He's just riding around, just struggling. Must have had a bit of a head loss there, unfortunately, for Lele, but this is a week to forget for him. The worst part of the fence, unfortunately, I do really feel from there. The lag, I think, with Joe. As FaZe now goes down, what a disaster here for Aprilia. Oh dearie me, how bad can it get for Aprilia? This is not good to see at all, but... yeah, they're struggling out there. Lucas is hanging on there really well in 3rd. Ghost is doing pretty well, to be fair to Ghost. He's hanging on there, keeping behind. He was keeping behind Lewis, who may be able to get through. And here we go. Lewis attacks his French rider, Ghost. Oh, Ghost, that is outstanding. He's done a Lucas around the outside. Are we going to see a Grassini man? No, Ghost holds on. This is more like it, isn't it, from Ghost? This is what you want to see. Ghost up there, fighting for Division 1. Now Luke can maybe stop moaning at me to see Ghost in the 4th. But next it'll be VR arguing to go down into Division 2. Dear me, Ghost a little bit wide, but he does get a good line on the exit. Camille as well in the background. I don't know what's going on with Lele, guys. I really do not know what's happened to Lele. A massive head loss, isn't it, for Lele? A bit of weird lag going on there, but... Oh, Camille gets a really good run. How did he get the run there, Camille? He gets amazing drive, doesn't he, Camille? Really, really good in the exits. Ghost is wide. Oh, he sits up Lewis. We just saw that live. That was tight. Lewis doing his best there, sitting up, trying to avoid it. But that is incredibly tight there. Very unlucky for Lewis. I'm sure Ghost didn't mean to lean in there, but yeah, he has to check out there. That could have ended in tears for the two French riders. Sorry, Lewis is Belgium. I keep forgetting. They speak the same language, more or less the same thing. But yeah, Lewis very unlucky. Now he's in 6th position. Vince is 7th. How is Vince getting on? There he is, Vince. Struggling a little bit, maybe. The pace isn't as strong as maybe we'd expect. But Vince has not done many races. He needs to get a bit of experience, doesn't he? That is the thing, as Camille nearly goes down on the curb. Ghost is really punching a bunch of his weight here. He's showing VR how it is done, who's been a bit disappointing. Oh, and as soon as I praise him, he goes down. Well, maybe Ghost is back to the reality for Ghost, isn't it? Crashing a lot, unfortunately, but he's still ahead of Vince and VR, so 6th is still a very respectable effort. The two Honda riders are together again. It always happens as Ghost, dearie me, makes a horrible mistake. Ghost maybe has lost his head now. Hopefully for Ghost he can keep it all together. Vince goes through. And as I did tell you guys, Camille has made a comeback. This is what he can do. We've seen him do it many times. He's only got his teammate ahead of him who... Maybe Lucas won't really fight it too much because Camille's in a title fight and he wants to help out his teammate. Maybe Lucas will just let him go through, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Lucas give it a real go against his teammate as well. It could go both ways here. It's been a good comeback though from Camille, as you would expect, after that terrible luck. Crashing once, then the lag crash with Joe, which is a bit of a shame, but... But here we go. Vince and Ghost are both battling here. This is a pride here with the Hondas. Who is going to be the top Honda? Let's have a look behind us. He's holding on, isn't he, Vince? The number 94. Oh, he's on a bit of a stoppy. Ghost. Oh, dear. Ghost. Deary me, Ghost. Oh, oh dear. Oh, dearie me. Poor old Ghost. He's doing really, really well, wasn't he, Ghost? But now he is back, unfortunately, into 8th. And yeah, ahead of... still somehow ahead of the two Aprilia riders who are having the worst races I've ever seen them both have. Honest to God, I've never seen them both struggle so much. There's just no way FaZe has practiced. Surely not. And has Lele even practiced? I do not know. He's having a really terrible time, unfortunately, but anything can change in the BML, can't it? Mokenair is in 2nd, doing everything possible. Hasn't got the pace of Giolito, however, he has been brilliant as the Moken. He's probably going to be leading standings. In fact, oh no, I'm lagging, guys. Oh dear, hopefully the lag goes in a minute. I will check the standings though, real quick. Let me do that right now, because I suppose what else is there to do? So let's have a look, show. So Camille 31 points, Giolito on 28. So Giolito here, it's going to be a real pain to work this out, but Giolito gaining 25 points plus 4 for the sprint is going to be gaining 29 points. So Giolito is going to be on 57 points. Camille, 2nd in the sprint, is that 9 points? I think it's 9 points, guys, I don't know. I think it's 9 points. Anyway, I think it's 9 points. I could be wrong. 9 points is it for Camille. And then he's, as it stands, 13 points. So he is going to be gaining 22, so yeah, Giolito is going to be ahead of him in the standings for sure. Mocking though with a first and a second, as Ghost has gone down again, so 13 points for him in the sprint. Or is it 12 points? I can't remember, guys, I'm retarded. 12 points, isn't it? It's 12 points in the sprint. And yeah, he's going to be 20 points, so he's going to gain 32 points. So Mocking here, wow, he could be leading, guys. It's possible Mocking could be leading. Incredible. I will get a calculator because I'm absolutely useless, but I'm also trying to watch the Man United game as well a little bit, which is not easy. So it's not easy to work this out. So yeah, let's just quickly work it out, guys. Oh, Lele's gone down again. What is going on with Lele today? How many crashes does he want to have? Right, so Mokken on 55 points. Camille. Let's keep an eye on Camille, actually. He's going to be catching Lucas very, very soon. There we go. You can see Camille catching up. I'm going to say Camille's on the podium. It's looking likely here. So Camille is actually ahead of Mocking, guys. Wow, Camille's ahead of Mocking by 1 point. I've done the maths with a calculator because I'm useless. But how about Giolito, however? Surely Giolito also could be ahead. So Giolito on 28 points. Surely Giolito's ahead, actually, guys. It has to be. 28 plus 25 plus 6. No, it's 4. Oh, Camille didn't even... Oh my god, guys. Giolito's on 57 points. Camilla's on 56 and Mokken is on 55. That's crazy. They're literally together in the standings. That is exactly what you want. Beautiful stuff. Camille, this is if he gets, of course, that podium, which I assume he will. He's all over Lucas, who I don't think will resist much here. Oh, here we go. Camille, very close. This is a very good ride from Lucas. He could maybe win the rider of the day because Lucas has had a tough start to the season. Where is Lele? No, not Lele. Oh my goodness me. Lewis has crashed. Where is Lewis? Oh my god. Vince and Lewis. Robin. And Vince actually in 5th. Fair play to Vince. He's in 5th position. Oh, Lucas hanging around the outside. Camille has got through. Lucas doing his best to fight it off, but not able to do it. Oh, he's going for it, Lucas. He's sending it. He has to resist. But Lucas, is he going to go for into turn 1? He's in the slipstream, Lucas. He's in the slipstream. Lucas doesn't really seem to make an attempt there to pass. Oh, and Camille nearly goes down. But as I say, a podium for Camille is a very good recovery. They're all together in the standings, 57, 56, 55. If I've done the maths correctly, I always forget the points. Declan does it now for a reason. But yeah, Lucas dropping off, as you can see. Nothing really happening in this race. It seems like it's very spread out. Fortunately, the lag crash really prevented Camille being able to do anything but with Mokken, but Giolito clearing away at the front, easy peasy for him. Mokken there, ready to pick up the pieces if he makes a mistake, Giolito, but I doubt he's going to make a mistake. You can't really see with that camera angle, but the gap does seem to be pretty big. You can't even see Mokken in the same shot. Can we see it now? There you go. That seems to be about 5 or 6 seconds. It's hard to really say, but Camille 13 seconds, look at that, he is nowhere near, but Camille gets a podium, and it's going to be a Ducati 3-4, well factory Ducati 3-4, and actually a Ducati 2-3-4, so, and actually no, a Ducati 2-3-4-5, a lot of Ducatis doing well here. Lewis, to be fair, has got back ahead of Vince, and we did see Vince make the mistake, so Lewis is going to take a solid 5th position here. There is a VR in the background, VR and Ghost together. So VR, not too sure what he's going to think of that together with his Division 2 title throw of last season. What has happened to Lele? I do not know. He's struggling. Oh, they're battling together. At least they're having a good battle. You got it. Jeez. FaZe is not having a battle. FaZe is battling with himself. There you can see Lele there waiting. They can battle as much as they like, as long as they get out of the way of the riders. That is all that matters. But Camille clearing away from Lucas, who is settling here for 4th position. He's had a good ride, Lucas. Fair play. This is more like the old Lucas. Is what we want to see from him. Lewis is in 5th. That's not a bad ride either. Vince having a decent ride. So there's a lot of good rides here, to be honest. A lot of people can be proud. Vince hanging in there. Good to see that. Not quite the race pace I'm sure he would have wanted. A bit of nerves maybe getting to him. A bit of... Not really doing a lot of races as well, has he, Vince? He needs to do some more races in the season. But VR having a good ride. To be fair, he's not doing too badly. VR is hanging in there. 23 seconds off. Surely VR has crashed. Surely that's not how slow he is off Giolito, but... Final lap for Giolito. FaZe has gone down again. They're just battling these two riders, FaZe and... They need to both get out of the way though. Giolito is coming. Seems to be quite far behind, to be fair. Yeah, final lap here for Giolito. Looking good here. Mocken is going to be somehow 3rd in the standings. 55 points. I find that incredible. Surely that is incorrect. I must have made a mistake. But it's possible. He's going to be 55 points. Camille 56, Giolito 57. I really can't believe it. It is as perfect as it can be. Lucas could be 4th or 5th in the standings after that. He's had a fantastic race. Picking up 13 solid points here. We are having a little battle there with Vince. That is a very interesting interesting battle. Giolito here. He's very, very close to the end now, isn't he? Final few corners for him. He has absolutely destroyed the pack. Domination here for Giolito. He's made it look easy. Coming into the penultimate corner, about going to the final corner now. Giolito wins. He has dominated. Absolutely outstanding ride from him. Giolito wins. Are we going to see a wheelie? Giolito crosses the line, dominating there. Mock N takes a very well earned 2nd place. Good points for him in the championship. And Camille likewise, with all that bad luck this week, he is going to take a well earned 3rd position. Lucas as well, a very good ride. Lewis there in 5th position. We've seen a little battle. Vince and VR both battling. You see that's the end of that. Ghost is going to take 8th position. Ghost, he's not really going to be happy with that after all of those mistakes. Did what he could. He wheelies across the line. Lele and crashes at the end there in pity. These two riders having an absolutely horrible time there. Don't know what happens to the Aprilia men, but here we go then. Giolito wins a 35-0 race pace. Scary. Mocking there really fast though. 35-2. Really good race pace as well. Camille there. He takes 3rd. Lucas, a very good ride there in 4th. What else can he do? Lewis is in 5th. Vince is in 6th. 7th VR. You can see that is the rest of the pack. Don't really know what happened to the two pretty riders. The worst race I've ever seen from both. But that is it. These are the results. Some fine lag terrorism from my goat, Gid says. Gid is proud of Joe, but I don't think he'll be proud of them either. Anyway, that's the end of the race. I appreciate you all very, very much for watching, and also the guys racing. That was a good race, good battle. See you all though for Thomas, which is in a week's time, the same time as usual. I am shattered. Hopefully Man United are not losing, but I think we are. See you all next week.